course, this is how it happens. You know, I set this up over here, and now I'm realizing they have to go home all the way down here to work. Like, probably our masons are living up here. So I'm just gonna have to do this, and now we've got a small rural center forming, which means that I'm gonna have to give them a well, and I'm gonna have to give them all kinds of shit. This is how it happens, and then I get stuck with all these people entrenched in this area. I think I'm just gonna let them do the commute for now. It's not good. It's inefficient as hell, but that's what we're gonna do because I don't want to risk. Oh, 50% spoilage per year on livestock. Okay, that changes things. We are now going to do a... Oh, actually, wait a minute. I was already saying I was going to do a civic center here for my livestock community. So let's look at what that's going to look like. So if I go for husbandry, and I'm going to do an auric pasture, and I don't care about whether or not it's irrigated, but we're going to put it beside these. And we're going to say, I think 45 by 45 has been a good number for a lot of these farms. 45 on 45. So there. That's 164 livestock. And if we do that, let's say like so. And I'm just going to immediately suspend it. Just gonna map out what this community is going to look like so that I can consider where to put the amenities. And this, oh, so close. That's fine. I'll sketch in what I need it to be. Yeah, 44 on 46. It's so damn close to perfect, and that's totally fine. We'll just pop that there. We'll let that open up to the main road. In fact, this is looking like this could be the perfect little spot for it. If that's how it's gonna go, we'll just do like that. No, wait a minute. My Zoo Tycoon training's coming in. What you really want is you want the entrance here and here. Oh no, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense because different people go in to different spots. But aesthetically, I'm into it. Let's do it. Put it here. Looks good. And then we'll have one there. We're going to set these to suspend. We just don't want to work on them yet. And now with this one, there's going to be a bit of a commute going on here, and that's okay. So we're going to do my road, and we'll just make it a dirt road for now. We'll say the dirt road is going to go all the way to the top. It's going to be let's say 3 wide. That's a pretty dang big road for a rural road. In fact, maybe too big. Let's do two wide. It's going to go all the way to there, and then we can quite simply copy this. It doesn't matter how I rotate it. And how far up can we make this? Because I want to do here, here, and here. I'm realizing a challenge as I am doing this, which is going to be, where do I position the wagons? I think we're going to have a wagon set up here. We're gonna have a wagon set up here, or do I want one here? Let's position like so, and just for simplicity's sake, we'll make this also very, very close. We'll just like that's fine. That's nice and symmetrical. This might even end up being a small community up here, although I might struggle to fit everything in. I don't want too many rural centers. And we'll just say this road goes to the main road. And this will be a shitload. This is the most cattle I will have ever had. So I don't anticipate that I'm gonna need to use all this space, but I want it to be already allotted. I'm already gonna tell you right now, this is gonna be a lumber community right here. I'm gonna probably have 3 woodcutter fields set up there. Or oh no, wait a minute, no. This is more suitable because there's already gonna be a community here. This is more suitable. So I'll just cut this down and use it as a batch of wood that I can cut down every so often. So first of all, homes. Wait, how many of these? If I go here, each one of these is 26 workers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on 26. Because I'm too lazy to actually do the math in my head. 156 people. This is a pretty big community. So each of these houses is 2 people. Bloody hell. This is very easily going to overload this area. 18. Plus I need to leave space for the wagons. Let's position the wagons first before I forget. I don't really know how much these produce. This is producing 500 meat last year, 300 leather, and 15 livestock. Each wagon is about 250. So if we say 850 850 units of resources times 2 is 1700. We are going to be dealing with a lot of wagon trips. 1700 on 250 is 6 to 7 wagon trips. So I think this could easily justify 3 wagons could easily go here. That's going to be two trips for each of them for the most part. That should be good for that one. For that one. This is going to quickly get out of hand. For up here, for example, I think 4 is appropriate. I'm going to do a 2x2 block like that. This is going to take a while each year to clear all the... Look at how much... Look at all the huntables. Have these just been growing over time? Is that the thing? Like, if you don't hunt them all, they just reproduce? Because wowzers. That's a lot. So we'll do like that. We'll have another little 2x road going that way. Okay, so let's start looking at housing. We're going to go nice and wide. We're going to have the house row right against the fence. I'm going to leave this gap like here. No, this much of a gap. I'm just going to do 18. Going to move all this down one. Aesthetically, I'd prefer the houses be butt up against the main road compared to this fence. Because sometimes also the fence disappears when it's against a building and it looks kind of weird if it's a little house. So 18, each of these rows is 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 18 on 6. 18 on 6 is 108. which is a good chunk. Do I want this slightly more centered? I feel like the answer is maybe. I feel like no matter what I do, I'm kind of stuck. I think I'm just gonna roll with it. It's okay if they have to do a little bit of a trek to bring from that one. That's all right. We'll survive. We're gonna road it out. Oh, sorry. Bring the road over here. 108 people. That's more than 108 people. That's more than we need over here, to be honest. 3, 4, 5, 6, 108. Because it's going to be about 75 people. 108 minus 12 is 12 minus 12. So I could get rid of I could get rid of 2 of these. 2 of these rows can go. And this actually leaves a pretty respectable. I am going to make the call to move this now. Ah, no, the infrastructure there just looks nice. I like the way the path comes down. This leaves a very respectable area to build a civic center. Okay, so civic centers need a bunch of things in common. They need a well, a stage, a place to get news. Let's just build all those right now. So the place to get news. Oh, there's a little chunk of path there. Let's get rid of that. Part of me wants to make this a little bit of a plaza, because I find a lot of the time my people are kind of stuck in the little side alleys listening to the speaker. But we'll set these up and see how we want to arrange them. Actually, maybe what I'll do is I'll do suspend, and I'm going to do planning mode. That's what I forgot. I'm just going to bring these over, because I don't know if this is a bug, but I don't have them researched, but if I control click on them, it'll still let me place them again. Let's just do copy area. So, positioning wise, this is probably a perfectly fine spot for an eatery. Or maybe here. It seems like a bit of a waste to do the same thing over here. Maybe I let these guys have a bit of a commute. Maybe the eatery's over here. There's going to be a fair bit of traffic here. I think I'm going to Copy area. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that beauty. Beauty. Now I can just say goodbye to those jobs. Because what I really want is, I want this to be a 2-wide path to go here. Because there's going to be a lot of people just running back and forth, moving stuff all the time. So let's get that eatery in. I think the eatery can probably fit there quite happily. And I like to attach my my little food warehouse, a little storehouse for it. My hearth, hearth can actually go right there potentially. It's not super critical. Not super critical where the hearth goes. Ooh, actually that's a quite nice fit, isn't it? Let's do that. And then we'll take the well. This crossroads looks like a great place for a speaker. So I'm going to put the well back a little bit. I'm going to put the speaker in. And the stage. Stage is not super. Yeah, I'll put a bandstand there. That's probably good. And that's all of them. So let's just do delete jobs. Goodbye. So that's a pretty fine looking little rural community, I think. So that's going to be handling all of this. So the top 3 will feed into this transportation, but it should be fine to handle. It should be fine to handle all of that throughput, I think. I'm just going to upgrade that to a 4x or 2x. There. So that should be good. Oops. Turn it around though, so they're all facing downwards by default, so they can just truck out that way. I don't actually know if there's any like turn radius problems or anything like that in this game. I expect there aren't, but there's that. Everybody's still chipping away at this. I really wish that I could prioritize this. That's something this game really needs, is priority assignment. Oh, how did this get suspended? Oh no. Oh, maybe I just suspended it. Because what I want is workstation there, and let's just give it like 10 people. I want this bakery done. I want it done so bad. Okay, I still haven't eaten. Christ. Okay, I'm gonna just put this on. How's my food supply going? Looks like it's going good. I'm gonna do a couple things because honestly, there's a bit of a space issue in the bakery, making it hard for people to actually work in there. I am going to enable that. And these. And that. And that. And you know what? I'm so tempted to just allow the whole thing. I think it's maybe a mistake, but I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. Live free or die young or something. Alright, I'll be right back.